We're
We
here.
welcome Brandon, and Brandon's going to take on the D-Mac, smoke six blunts, and still form form a sentence at the end of
Somewhat
this.
coherent sentences.
I'm doing all the smoke. I'm gonna outsmoke him today.
Good luck. Good luck. Hey, I wanted to point this out. This might be the last time I ever get to wear this shirt on here.
Brother, he's
65
coming
bucks for
back.
nothing.
He's coming back for $20 million a year against his will.
Yeah. Yeah, free Little Caesars might be.
Yeah, and he's gonna hate it too.
Yeah,
He
just
can hate it. I don't care.
how can you
Um,
hate it when you add two star organization changing pieces in John Collins and Isaiah Joe?
here's a question: Is John Collins better than Tobias Harris?
I think, well, I think they're different players, but I think no. I think John
Did the Pistons
Collins
get
can't
better or
create a shot
worse?
like I can tell you they didn't get better. I think they either
That's
got
fair.
they stayed the same or they got worse. So
That's fair. I mean, it's a pretty lateral move in my opinion. Doesn't really
yeah,
do what you lose in Uncle T's shot creating. You gain in shooting, I suppose, but
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. I mean, it's just all I hear is Jaylen Brown, then I hear LeBron, then I hear Kawhi, and we get John Collins and Isaiah
John
Joe.
Collins and Isaiah Joe, baby.
I don't know. I'd take him
Welcome.
over LeBron for sure.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
you get a
Well,
LeBron to
John Collins going to
Detroit.
be future MVP if you guys didn't see.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
saw
saw that.
that. Was it
Welcome home,
2017 or
future
something?
MVP. Um, yeah, I don't think we've gotten any better, actually. I don't think
Yeah,
the Pistons have gotten any better this offseason.
what do you think the front office is doing right now as we speak? You think they're working? They probably took Fourth of July off.
Yeah, they probably did.
Like, well, I'm gonna
I'm
go to the
willing to bet
lake.
that Jalen Duren has somebody, it could be a security guard to get into the office in a chokehold right now, demanding to speak to Trajan.
Yeah, and Trajan's like, sorry, I'm out of the office. Boat day.
On
Yeah,
holiday.
he changed his voicemail for the weekend, saying you reach me on Monday.
Hey, this is Trajan Langdon. Sorry I couldn't get to the phone right now.
And the most important part of his job, the free agent period. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, he's out on Orchard Lake.
Um,
So stupid, dude.
he does need to get to work on another trade. I think that's
Yeah,
not a want. I think the Pistons need Trey Murphy now because
Amen.
yeah,
it's either the Celtics get him or the Pistons get him. And if the Celtics get him, it's over.
it
It's
is
over.
over.
You've been
Everyone.
lapped by at least 5 teams in the East this
Yeah.
offseason.
Yeah, where do you even go if it's not Trey Murphy? I mean,
Nowhere.
PJ
There's nowhere to
Washington.
go.
yeah, Jay Nakins from the G League.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be PJ Washington. Yeah. Imagine showing up and watching, game one next year after you were promised, I shouldn't say promised, but you were teased with LeBron, you were teased with Kawhi, you were
The
teased
big game
with
hunting.
Jaylen Brown. Now it's Jalen Duren who doesn't want to be there and PJ Washington and the ghost of Tobias. There's nobody out there running the three. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
I think that Duran's just, if he comes back, he's probably going to show up D-Max stoned, at least for half of the games. At
he might
least for
play
half of the
better.
games.
He might play better sometimes if he's just kind of not in his head playing Angel Reese ball out there, and he needs to go back to summer league during. Either you guys see the clips of him in summer league when he was
I
shooting
saw,
threes, dude?
I saw him shoot
Like
a
where the
singular three and make
hell?
it.
Where the hell is this?
I saw someone do a deep dive on how many threes he's made since high school. So in
Yeah,
organized basketball, I think since his freshman year of high school, I want to say that he has made, or maybe it's post high school, he's gone 1 for 2 from three, one for
okay,
two, and one was in the
okay.
summer league. So he's shooting
Fifty
a decent
percent
percentage.
50%, dude.
shooter. Yeah,
That's gonna lead
We're
the
looking at a
NBA.
pretty elite five right
yeah.
here.
That's a pick and pop five, dude. Yeah, you know how Piscade's gonna be when he rolls out there, and I mean, dude, his counterpart's gonna be Baron Davis at this point, dude. There's nobody
Oh
out there
Yeah.
handle
God.
the ball. There, I mean, seriously, I mean, I might be out there.
Yeah,
If
they might ask Jaron Jack to play the two
Jared Jack
in a pick.
suit up, Yeah, yeah.
40
Mason,
2-year-old Jarrett Jack at the 2. Isaiah
Dude.
Joe off the bench. I like it.
I said, Joe,
I like
it's nasty. Mason, if you rack up enough of those fan points in the app, you might get to start a game.
If you own a jersey, you
Yeah.
are entitled to at least one quarter.
I believe
Yeah.
that's why they made you renew your season tickets because they
Hey,
needed
we
it too.
need you.
Fuck the Pistons, dude.
They're doing the
I
same
hate
thing
the
to
Pistons
Duran
front
right now.
office.
They're
Yeah,
doing the same
I'm
thing.
getting blue balled like Duran is right now. They're like, oh, you don't want these tickets?
Well,
What if we just make
too
you come
bad.
back? What if we just make you come back?
Oh my
I'm an
goodness.
RFA, and they are manhandling me right now.
They do.
I had
You
no
are
choice but to
absolutely
sign a vet minimum,
restricted. Yeah, that's funny. That's actually, now that I think about it, that's exactly what's happening. Duran is getting
I'll
the
send him a
same. You are
message.
restricted. You're a restricted season ticket holder, is what you
I
are.
am.
You
I
are.
I'm gonna send Duran a message, be like, "Hey, brother, I know what you're going through. It might not be that amount of money, but I get it.
Right,
I
I
get it.
get it. Yeah,
Even
yeah,
though you're
that's
going to be
tough.
generationally wealthy, you already are.
You're right.
Even though you could get anywhere from 150 to 200 million dollars, and I have to pay $2,000 for this,
Right.
we're in the same boat
We're
here.
in the same boat.
I think you're even.
morally. Yeah, yeah. So, but we hang our hats on guys like in this city. Malik Beasley, Terran Arnold. We want guys that are gonna be here for the long haul. Maybe not in our building specifically, but they'll be around. They'll be in the state for the long
He'll be in
haul.
a
so-
building, he'll be a state pen.
A singular building for a very
Yeah.
long haul.
Yeah, very
Right,
long.
in Detroit.
Um,
So
Yeah, I think that broke as we were doing it last week. Or
I know.
Did the Malik Beasley stuff come out before then? I can't remember.
No, that came out just a couple days ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, Terran Arnold was in the middle of me talking about Jake Paul walking on at Stanford, and
Pretty rough episode last week.
yeah, it was real weird.
Till Terrion saved us. Thanks for stepping up and being a great guy.
Yeah,
and
thanks for
helping
giving
out
us
with the content.
so much more to talk about
Maybe we can
after.
get him on the pod.
Hey, it's in like it's his one call from jail is our pod, and he's just on that court Zoom. That'd be nice. That'd be fun.
It's the
I bet
most
he was in
muffled
there
phone
with
you've
me.
ever heard.
He was viewing every podcast with me. I know it. We're the
He probably was.
two biggest
two
viewers
guys.
of the pod. Me and
Yeah.
TA.
Yeah. I mean, this might be all they can get in prison. It's like you're gonna watch.
Okay, we're gonna
dudes
think of the
with 10
shittiest
cells.
podcast we could find. That's actually probably against some sort of law to make people listen to this
Yeah.
over once or over
Like,
one time.
God damn it! They're talking about the women's hockey league again. They're the second time. Oh shit! Yeah, that'd be a fun episode. TA in jail. Be like, "How's it going in there, brother?" He's like, "They're fucking kicking my ass."
It's getting significantly worse. These guys release weekly. Back to the Pistons. Back to the Pistons. Where do you guys put them in the Eastern Conference going into next year as of now?
They're going down, in my opinion, because they're jumped by the Sixers. So, I mean, I guess it's not saying much because they were the 1 seed, but the Knicks
Yeah.
are better. The Sixers are better. I don't want to speak for everybody. At this point, I think the Cavs are better. I don't think you made any change that beats the Cavs.
Toronto. I wouldn't say
Toronto.
they're above. I'd say they're in the same water as
Right.
us.
The Celtics or the Heat, right? The Heat, the Heat.
I don't
Yeah.
really give a shit about the Heat, honestly.
Giannis and Bam would be a tough cover. It'd be
Yeah, I
a
don't
real
really-
tough.
It's not really doing it for me. The Heat
That's fair.
Yeah,
specifically.
Jalen Duren and John Collins are not stopping.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Get Paul Reed.
Hey, Paul.
Oh.
Yeah. Whoa! You're talking about second leading single game score in NBA history, Bam
That's
Adebayo,
true.
by the way.
That's true,
Oh.
actually. I
Yeah.
disrespect.
Yeah.
Better than Kobe.
Yeah.
I think Orlando is probably.
Yeah. If they were healthy, they'd probably beat us. I mean, obviously, if they had Franz.
Yeah, so I mean, we're looking at least 5 teams. And in Indiana, I don't know how
Halliburton
they're
back.
going to look, but
Oh
they got what's his name, Zubac,
yeah, Zubac. He's a dog.
Pascal Siakam, Halliburton.
I
Bad
don't think
Halliburton, that
Indiana's
is.
got us,
Yeah,
dude.
Halliburton, that
Halliburton.
big brother.
Yeah, Indiana might not have us, but I mean, still, that's 5 teams right there that we're looking at probably. I don't know if there'll be a 3 seed next year.
We're not
Probably
beating
gonna
any
be
of those teams in a 7-game series.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't
Yeah.
think so.
unless Trey Murphy's a Piston.
Yeah.
Unless,
But
because honest to God, if that happens, I think the only team in the East that I'm worried about is probably the Knicks.
I would
Probably the Knicks. I think that would put us over Philly, honestly, because Philly's bench, if you take a look at it, they might have the same thing that I'm going to have to do, play a
I would-
quarter.
yeah. I was gonna say who's on the
Random
Pistons bench
fans.
though, to be fair.
Kevin Herter?
Oh yeah. I forgot we re-signed Kevin Herter. You want to know why I forgot? Because it doesn't fucking change anything. He barely played at the end of the year. So, I mean,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know,
true.
dude.
I mean,
32% from 3, and he's a sharpshooter.
yeah, he's our shooter.
Sharpshooter Kevin Herter.
You're a white dude shooting 32% from 3. You belong in the same cell that TA's in right now.
just a
God.
waste of
Yeah, get the
space.
fuck out of here. Yeah, that's yeah, I forgot about that. I mean, seriously, Sass is gone. Oh,
Sass,
we got Dennis Jenkins.
we got about 80 guards on our team right now. They're all going to
Yeah.
be fist fighting during camp for a spot.
Yeah. And Cade's gonna have seriously, it's gonna be midway through the season. All you do is you play the Pistons, you double Cade, you don't let Cade touch the ball, then what happens? Used to be
Yeah,
maybe
that's
Tobias gives you a bucket, not now, dude. You put the ball in John Collins' hands with a guy in front of him, it's gonna look like
Going to brick that shit so loudly.
oh jeez. Yeah, I don't know. I just think there's nothing happening. I was worried we weren't gonna do enough to get over the hump. We're rolling right back down the hump, dude. We're not even at the hump anymore, in my opinion.
Yeah, we're definitely
Yeah.
moving backwards, I think.
What if we get KD? Honestly, yeah, that's an honest question.
I mean, I'd love it. It's an upgrade from Tobias, obviously. I think it's like I would say it's like Tobias times 5. Not that there's a sample size of what this multiplication. It's a better Tobias, a much better Tobias. So
Kevin Durant is a much better Tobias.
I think so. I do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who you'd have to give up to get him, but did you guys see the trade that fell through? It would have sent. I think it would have sent. Oh God. Well, Katie would have gone to the Pistons. JB would have gone to. I want to say the. Fucking damn it! I can't remember it.
Why am I blanking at where KD plays right now?
Houston. Thank you.
Houston.
Yeah,
JB would have gone to Houston, and Sengun would have gone to Boston.
I think we are this runner up in that trade. I'd like Jaylen Brown more because he's younger, and honestly, I think it's what Cade needs is another guard to bring the ball up and get a bucket. But KD could do the same thing. So
Brandon's not a JB fan.
no,
Dude, Cade and JB in the same backcourt is 15 turnovers a game minimum.
it would get sloppy. Jaylen Brown gets sloppy. That'd be my. I'm a Jaylen Brown fan. I've learned this week not a lot of people are. I learned that it's very up in the air who likes him, who doesn't. I'm a fan personally. I have seen him get sloppy with the rock though.
I like him. It's just I don't think he goes next to Cade with the turnovers. Just because, like, what did Cade average last year? Like 4?
Yeah, it was rough, and they're
It
not
was
pretty
pretty rough.
turnovers.
And Jalen
Yeah,
Brown led the NBA in turnovers. Like,
it's a good point. However, I did feel a lot of those Jaylen Brown turnovers early in the years because there's no Tatum, so they were
That's
asking
fair.
him to do a lot. He was on an island a lot of the time. I feel like it's coming back to me now, but I feel like I've seen him have some shitty turnovers. But maybe it's like a negative makes a positive. You put two dudes who can't take care of the fucking rock. No, that
That's
doesn't make
true.
any
They're
sense.
just doing the dumbest shit. It actually works
they'll
out.
accidentally throw it to each other. They'll be like, "Oh, well, that was a great pass, and I didn't mean to throw it to him." And it's
On
one
the other
more
being
than
a
hand-
fool.
On the
Yeah.
other hand, if you get KD here, can you imagine the shit that he'd be saying about Karis LeVert in the group chat?
that dude's Twitter is gonna be so rough. Like we signed Kevin Herter to a 3-year deal. This dude can't hit the side of a fucking house.
So why does this trainer keep dressing up and sitting with us on the bench? Who the hell is this guy?
This trainer? Oh my goodness, yeah, his Twitter would be on fire. I mean, yeah, imagine
Yeah,
what he'd be saying about Duran. He
Oh,
was
God.
pissed at Sengun, and I don't know if Duran's better than Sengun at this point.
I don't know.
So-
It's tough to talk about Duran because, I mean, obviously he's third team All NBA, but at the same time, he only got it because half the league died and couldn't meet the
Yeah.
requirement.
Yeah.
And he didn't even average 20 either. Like, I'm talking like third team All NBA. You're not even averaging 20, and you
Yeah.
want $57 million a
Not
year.
to mention the playoffs. Don't skip over what the playoff production looked like. 'Cause I think it was
What was it?
10
10 and
points.
5. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like 10 and 5, 10 and 6, maybe
Yeah.
even 10 and 8. I don't know.
And you want 50 million.
No, sorry.
I don't know. I think it's a
Um,
fair conversation if the playoffs don't happen. Like those 14
oh
games
yeah,
in the
100%.
playoff just
Yeah.
tanked it. Like I think if
A hundred
he
percent.
played average basketball in the playoffs, no conversation. We're giving him that money.
I agree.
Yeah, if he averages 15 and 10 and 15 and 9 in the playoffs, it's not a
No doubt.
conversation. Like he's getting that money.
And it's
Yeah,
just
he's
the
already
fact,
signed.
yeah, it's just the fact that it's literally the most important time of the year. Like you gotta go get your money there in the playoffs. Like you gotta have,
And the
like,
PR, his PR took such a hit strictly because it was his ex-girlfriend's current boyfriend. I mean,
yeah, that's
anybody
so
else in the
bad.
league, and it's probably not getting that much attention. This
But
dude every day woke up to something new on Twitter about
to getting,
how
yeah,
shitty he's playing because of
yeah. I
Angel
mean,
Reese.
and it was a new thing every game. He was either getting dunked on, packed, then he got fucking crammed on by that G leaguer. You remember that dude
Oh, Jamal Kane.
punched on that brother. Um, and you're
Yeah,
just
G Leaguer
watching.
Jamal Kane.
It's like you're live watching his. It's like there's a live ticker of Duran's projected money going down.
It's like the
Yeah.
stock market thing. He's got a red arrow
Yeah,
down.
just
Red
dunked
arrow,
on,
and it's just
dunked on,
27
dunked
constant.
on. It's like in your teammate grade on 2K. It's just going straight down because he's getting dunked on, and you get that little cutscene that Angel Reese just posted you on her story. You know, at least he won the series, but you lost a lot of money.
Barely. That's because Franz died. That's the
Yeah.
thing. That's what pisses me off about what the Pistons are doing right now. They're acting like, I mean, obviously, factually, they're one game away from the ECF. You should have lost in the first round as a 1 seed.
Yeah.
You should
Yeah.
have. It shouldn't have even been close.
Not to mention Game 7, the way you did lose was the most pathetic shit I've ever watched in my life. So
It was
I
pretty
would
rough.
hang on. I think that was probably the only way you could spoil this team's season with their age. Oh, and then what do? They ship out Stu. Oh, you ship out your vet.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Are we
You see what,
selling? Are we buying? I don't know.
Did you see what Tobias said?
Mm-mm. No.
He said, talking about San Antonio, the reason he signed there is because there's there's urgency in San Antonio to win a championship. I'm like, what the hell does that mean for the Pistons?
Yeah.
Is that brother kind of throwing the Pistons under the bus? I mean, like, yeah, these guys really don't give a
Yeah.
shit in the front office.
Well, you want to know why it makes sense? Because clearly we've signed Kevin Herter, Isaiah Joe, and John
Yeah, I mean,
Collins.
he's got a point.
That's not urgency. It's
He has
either
a
that
point.
or Tobias is into those big old women down there in San Antonio.
Oh,
Big
them
old
big old
women.
women down in San Antonio.
So,
I think Trajan
Um,
Langdon's happy if we're just as long as we're not picking fifth in the draft. I think that's his goal. Be better
Yeah.
than the fifth overall pick.
fifth pick. Yeah, so we don't
What
end
he
up.
said, what he said in his press conference, he said the goal is to get out of the second round next year. I'm like, that's
Nice,
a pretty
brother.
fucking lofty goal,
Yeah,
brother.
no shit. Tobias was out because of lack of urgency to win a championship. Imagine a college coach coming out saying like, "Yeah, we just want to make the Sweet 16 this year, then we're good." You know, it's like,
Yeah.
all right, dude, sure.
Sure.
So, it'd be lucky to make the Sweet 16, even though there isn't one. The Tigers would be lucky.
Tigers.
Sweet 16.
Still dead. I think that they're down 5-0 right now because Framber Valdez is on his way to beating Jordan Zimmerman.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're down 5-0. That'll put them 12 under again. They keep bouncing from like 10 games under to 14.
yeah. They
They're
give you
doing this
hope.
for a month.
They give you hope for a series.
Yeah,
They
let's sweep a
the
team.
Yankees, and you're like, "Oh my goodness, we're back." And then
Sweep
you're
a
like,
team, win the first game of the next series, and then immediately lose 5 in a row.
"Yeah."
It's
So,
it's the same exact thing. So now they're going to be 9 games out. Once again, they've been dead for a minute, but they are still dead.
yeah, and I don't even. It's impossible to shit on one. It's like you get a new ball player out of every single game, except maybe outside McGonagall and maybe outside of, guys, I'm
Dingler.
everyone that comes to my mind. Oh yeah,
Dylan
Dylan
Dingler,
Yeah.
Best catcher
So
in baseball, Dylan
best
Dingler.
catcher in baseball.
yeah, he's
Other than
nice.
Alejandro Kirk.
Right. Best build
Fuck
in
Alejandro
baseball.
Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk. He's
That was
built like
my
the
fantasy baseball catcher,
He's built like
and the
this.
dude he really is built like that. I hate Alejandro Kirk. But yeah, I mean, all the metrics that I see, if you were to just read out of context Detroit Tigers facts to me, I'd be like, Jesus, these guys are probably, I don't know, like 55-30 or something. And it's like, this rotation has done this for the first time since 2013 when the Tigers last did it. The only two
Yeah.
teams ever, or like two of the top 5 AL MVP candidates, Tigers. Somehow they're at
Nice.
12 games under.
Yeah, I don't know. And then you see all these, and then you watch Skubal give up 3 home runs and pitch his nuts in half against the Yankees. So
Yeah.
makes you question.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
don't know.
you could seriously put at least 10 to 15 losses on the bullpen this year. And that's no
Yeah.
exaggeration. I don't think I'm being dramatic.
No.
Kenley has given up, I want to say, 4 walk-off home runs this year. Will Vest sucks this year. Drew Anderson, up until the last 4 or 5 games, was worse than Kenta Maeda.
That's hard to do. That's a real tough task.
It's terrible.
dude.
It seriously is one of the worst bullpens I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, and whenever they bring in a new guy, he's the same font as everybody else there. He's wearing the same shit. He's
There's
got
a
no
new
swag.
guy in the bullpen that I saw last week I've never seen or heard of before in my life. It is just some tall, skinny white guy who
Yeah.
wears something in the 40s.
Season's
Long
getting older.
name.
Wagasapek or whatever.
Yeah, sure. Wagasapek.
Yeah,
I don't know his
Yeah.
name.
seriously.
It's like,
dude.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you could have told me anything and I would have had to
Yeah.
believe you. I would have
I'm
no
telling you.
choice.
He's in the dugout saying, "Boys, I racked up so many season ticket points. You have no idea how much."
Guys, I've been coming to this game since since I was 5 with my dad.
No,
Well, then the
bitch.
problem they have is as soon as like DeJesus starts dealing, and then they send him down for Jack Flaherty.
Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all. Like I think this organization is just lost. I think it's just like everybody's on a different page. Why in the hell? And I understand it paid off yesterday. Why is Cater in the bullpen now? That's one of the dumbest things I've seen in a very long time.
yeah. I mean, this front office is lost. Both are Pistons and Tigers. They both look lost out there. They both look like they just got handed the controller to take over their brother's my league that he was doing. You're like, what the
Yeah.
hell? I don't know what to do. I'm gonna put this guy in the bullpen. I'm gonna bring up these white dudes. These got a cool name. Sure, dude, you chuck it. Oh, now
It's just
You
I
know?
don't think there's any plan. I don't think anybody has any plan in this city.
No.
Eiserman's got a plan. At least he's got a plan named
Yeah.
after him.
yeah.
Good
at
or
least,
bad, he's got
right.
a plan.
At least Beasley had some parlays in order, and he knew what he was going for. That's the closest thing we've seen to structures. That brother.
I want to
that brother
know
needed
people
over 8
have
to have
written
rebounds.
down goals and are trying to follow through with them.
Beasley had him. Arnold had him. And what we do, we sent him away, dude. Like every front office does.
These guys are well organized and structured.
They literally have their plan
Shipped
laid
them to
out.
prison.
Yeah, that's what they said.
You know
Forget
what,
the
plan
forget
doesn't
the
even have to
felony.
work.
Yeah,
That's
it
what I'm
does.
saying. At least
Yeah,
show
plan
me a
doesn't have
plan.
to work. Just have one.
Yeah, just give us literally anything. That's what I'm saying. Like,
So actually,
just-
yeah,
Go
the
ahead.
3 people that are off the hook in the city: Eiserman because he's got the Eiser plan, Terran Arnold, and Malik Beasley because
It was
they're
laid out.
looking into the future.
yeah, all these front
Nobody else
offices,
is.
they didn't care about the felonies or any of that. They're like, you guys are way too organized for us. You guys just gotta go. Like you organized that hit and run. We don't do that shit here.
Yeah, Scott Harris is just the only thing he's done in his office for the last 2 years is just constantly write down Kevin McGonigal. That's it.
He's playing
Just
82
write
and
it down on a
0.
piece of paper.
He's playing
Yeah.
82 and 0 on his computer.
Yeah, he pulls Albert Pujols. Oh, that'd be so sick, dude. That'd be
He's
so
like-
sick.
McGonigal, can you
I
come
guarantee
in?
he hasn't done it, dude. He
No,
goes
dude.
81 and
Yeah.
81
Yeah.
every time he plays, dude.
He keeps getting stuck in that 70s, dude. He's getting 70s nuggets. He's got to settle.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, fellas.
McGonigal, will you come into my office, please? I want 78 and 4. That's... I need you to see this.
We taking David Thompson here, Kevin? Or
David Thompson. Kevin, do you know anything about Jerry Lucas's stats in 1950? God, it's
Yeah.
so stupid. But
I am starting to spiral about the state of Detroit sports because it just seems like everybody kind of already peaked. They might have peaked too early. The Tigers peaked last year, the year before that when they made that crazy run. Lions peaked 2023.
how, sorry to cut you off, but how sad is it that that's our peak? Think about like the Warriors' peak was 4 championships in 5 years. The Heat's peak was 2 championships in 3 years. Detroit's peak is
We just don't win championships.
we
It's
got
just being
close.
it's being good every once in a while. That's our peak.
Yeah, that's our peak. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like every
NFC
team gets
championship.
good, 2 out of 10 years, and then it's like, all right, they'll be good next decade.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, and then we didn't even really dive into the Lions, but now what do you do with the Lions and their secondary? What do you do now? You lose. I mean, not that
Pray.
Terry Arnold was a lockdown corner out there. That brother had his problems, but he's got a lot bigger problems now, and the Lions have bigger problems, quite frankly. Who's might be another
I don't know
season ticket
because
holder out there.
the only person you have in your secondary that was slated to start was DJ Reed, who's half crippled now. He's got a,
Tell you who else is
G
half
string
crip?
for a hamstring.
Yeah, we got 2 half crips in that secondary. Well, we did. The other half crip is
And then
full
Rocky
young
Sin.
buck. Rocky
Rocky
Sin,
Sin, yeah.
former Colt legend Rocky Sin. So
Yeah,
no,
Brian
that's
Branch dead, Kirby Joseph dead, Taron Arnold
prison.
killing people,
Um,
doing the dead.
the wrong people, right? Again, I still can't get over that. He kidnapped the wrong dudes.
I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's
No?
true because there's no way. Like, who did he get? Who did he
I
get?
was gonna say he's just like
Who did they lure in with this string on a stick box trick?
yeah. You think they had the wanted poster and they were like really double checking. They're in a room back there. They're like, I don't know if
Yeah.
that's him, brother.
We're fucked.
Just a really bad sketch artist. Really
Oh,
bad
yeah.
sketch.
Who drew this, dude? Who drew this?
Yeah, I mean, it could be real, but I don't think you can be really dumb. I don't know if you can be that dumb. Just like the first guy to walk into the room or like show up to the place. It's like get him immediately. I don't think it's true.
Yeah, I don't know. I also saw something pretty funny on Twitter where they just laid it out how just like matter of fact is that dude got robbed and literally was just like, I'm gonna go rob them back. A
That
real
was
NFL
immediate
corner
thought.
with plenty of money said, you know what, I'm gonna go get his ass.
I mean,
That's
dude, I don't know how
just
much his contract is worth. First round pick, you're probably making what over 4 years?
what
You're making at
round?
least 40, right? Is it 10
Yeah,
a
you're
year?
probably getting 8 to 12 a year.
I mean,
So
30 minimum, $30 million minimum. You
Right.
lost 250K, which you could have gotten back if you
Right.
just called the police.
Yeah, use another 250K to get a lawyer or anything like that, and they'll
Yeah,
probably
or
figure it out.
Show up to camp. I'm pretty sure you'll get 250K just from
Yeah,
being
Just
for
showing up.
showing your face. Yeah.
Right.
Don't even have to practice. Just be there.
Yeah, Coach
Hey,
Cam, I'm here so we can go spin the block on these motherfuckers and get my shit back.
Give me JMO.
That
Dude,
would be
J-Mo's probably looking at this shit. He's probably pointing at everybody. He's probably going to call in a 97-1
yeah.
and be like, I fucking told you guys that I was not the problem here.
Yeah. Yeah,
I am
this
not
what-
the problem.
Right. Everyone wants to talk about the Slam a Slut records. Then the next thing you know, the next week we got a dude getting
Yeah.
actually
So
arrested.
what? So what? You buy a house in your nice Slam-a-Slut shorts. So what?
Yeah, those are sick shorts. Anybody would
Yeah,
be
they're awesome.
honored to have.
I would totally wear those, dude. I would totally wear them if I had a pair. If anyone's listening, if JMO, if you're listening to this and you could give me a pair of Slam the Slut records or shorts, I would be really
I'll
interested.
take it. Yeah, I think Terrion's everything that all the old 50-year-old white people thought that J-Mo was going to be.
Yeah.
Shout out to my old coworker Mike, who, only thinks the best of J-Mo.
I was just say, careful with
I'd
a
like,
mic
I'd be,
shout out.
yeah, I'd be curious to hear his opinion on Terrion Arnold.
Yeah, it would not be live on this podcast. I'd tell you that. Or else.
No, we would be in trouble. Makes J-Mo look like a saint.
Yeah, that would be a real problem. So, but yeah, isn't it funny? This is like the most important, I mean, one of the most important times of the year. Camp's about to start for football, basketball's in the free agent, and all we're talking about is some of our players are well, a player in each sport is arrested, and nothing else is really happening. Kevin Herter. Kevin Herter's looking at all this and saying, I'm well behaved. I'm way better
Yeah.
behaved than these guys.
Just goes up to JB out of nowhere. Coach, you don't got to worry about me.
Coach, I'll be all right. I play cards on weeknights with
Yeah, I'm
with
going
my
home
family.
to read.
I'm going home to read and study my playbook is what I'm gonna do, Coach. And
Oh,
also, speaking of which, sorry, one more thing. I hope Asar Thompson is locked in a gym right now with the door locked shut. Locked shut. I'm talking like chain shut. And that brother better be in there on the shooting gun right now, turning into the nastiest 3-and-D wing you've ever seen in your life. He should be doing nothing other than shooting the basketball right now. What are the odds he comes back and it looks like that? Probably not.
tell him to make 100 free throws and
Okay.
lock him in a gym. He'd starve to death.
Yeah, he would starve. He would be, yeah, there's no doubt. But seriously, like, if I, if I'm his agent, I'm saying, hey, you want to make $60 million? Just shoot Kevin Herter numbers, dude. Shoot 30% from three. You'll be worshipped.
I mean, honest to
Please.
God, imagine if he jumps up to what, 18 points. If he can average like 18 points a game playing his defense, he'd get the contract that JD should have gotten.
100%. He'd get a bag because
He'd get a
that
bag.
brother, yeah, he's probably
Well,
the
if he can
best
shoot a
defender.
three, he'll average 18.
Yeah,
Like
Right.
all he needs to do is hit like 2 or 3 threes a game, and he's basically there.
yeah.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, and again, I'll die on this hill. I watched high school jump shooters be born in the gym in 2 months. You're a professional basketball player. Please, just you got. I mean, till what? Um, when's the first game? October, November.
October.
You've got 4 to 5 months. Shoot 500 3-pointers every single day, please, brother. Please.
Yeah, and it's pretty arrogant to say, but
There better not be any vacation picks.
no, there better be none. How hard is it? I mean, if you're a professional athlete and your only goal is to get better at one single aspect of the game, how hard could it be?
Seriously, and you're getting paid. I sound like a real old head geezer right now saying, and you're getting paid 60 million, but you are getting paid 60 million US dollars. Please, brother. He's not getting paid 60 million right now. I mean, that's an aggressive, but you're getting paid a lot of coin. Go shoot the ball, dude. Go shoot the ball. I
Yeah,
don't want
and
to
I
hear
mean,
about Turks and Caicos, brother. Please, I don't want to hear
hey, the
about
only pick I've seen of him this offseason was at the gym with Cade, and that came out
Hell
today.
yeah, dude.
So,
That's great. That's great.
yeah.
They're turning the ball over in there. They're just throwing it up. They're just working on passing it to each other. Okay, just threw one out.
Oh my
out
God.
of the
Can you imagine you
gym.
stumble into the gym and see them and they're just working on bounce passes back and forth to each other all day?
You're like, so those are the best players in our city. There are, yes. It sounds like you ever been in the YMCA and they got the racket ball, like they're just whacking it off. That's what it's like in there. Shots are hitting the rim, hitting the wall. Kate's throwing passes into the hallway. It's just, I mean, maybe I'm just being a little too negative right now, but it's just kind of what I envision at this point. I thought the same thing about Malik Beasley. I thought I'm being a little too harsh on him. Next thing you know, I'm watching clips of him dribble the length of the court to cut the lead to 7 points and an 8.5 point spread. There's 5 seconds left.
That happened on TikTok live with Antonio Brown.
Brown.
That's a pretty rough look.
Yeah.
That's how you know that it's over. You're not coming back from that. Once
Yeah.
you've been in the same space as Antonio Brown, it's done.
Right.
Your
If you
professional
text
career is
him,
over.
yeah, if you text him for any reason, like if you even make contact with him, it's like catching a disease. You're like, oh shit,
Yeah,
I
it's
just
over.
got AB'd.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Antonio Brown off of a perk is concerned about you. That's how you know
Oh,
you
dude.
messed up.
yeah, you'd be lucky to realize you're actually a human being and you're not just a pigment of his imagination if he's worried about you. That would be like if Antonio Brown's worried about me, I don't even know where I'd
You've
go.
done something seriously messed up.
Yeah.
You're going to rehab or prison, and those are the only 2 options.
So
All
yeah,
right.
just
Um,
yeah. Should we Should we move on to the ACC now? What do we
Yeah,
think?
I think that's what we do. I think we bounce over to the ACC predictions.
All right. So, quick refresher. I think we talked about it last week, but I wasn't ready. We got everybody's record. We'll try to go week by week till the first week, starting with the ACC. It really should have been the AAC, but ChatGPT, obviously AI is not coming anywhere for our jobs yet, guys, because they misled me by telling me the Atlantic Coast Conference was the first in
Jesus
alphabetical order.
Christ.
It was not true. So, obviously, if you haven't figured it out, Brandon Bowers is our celebrity Lee Corso guest picker.
Whoa.
He's got
Celebrity
headgear. He's
Yeah,
gonna put
welcome back,
headgear
Lee.
on of his favorite ACC team when this is all done. Who's gonna have the best record? So don't underdeliver on that promise, Brandon, or else our 3 viewers can also, including you, will be furious.
I'll be pissed.
Can you
I do
imagine
not
you
put
leave a
headgear.
comment? You're like, what a fucking clown,
I
dude.
will.
This guy
I
fucking
will.
sucks.
Never have this guy on again. Total underwhelming. Lies.
Oh, that's funny. All right, so shall we start? Boston College, right? Is that where we're at here? Alphabetical order.
Yeah, we can go. I mean, we can go, or we can go alphabetical, or we can go top to bottom, or bottom to top.
I've got it in alphabetical, so I mean we can go whatever.
We can work that way. We can work that way.
Alphabetical might be better because I might bounce around and I don't want to.
Mine is not alphabetical, but I can make it work. I mean,
Yeah,
I did this in 2.5 hours. Started
That's
on
all
a
right. That's
napkin. I was at dinner when Mason texted me and told me. So
I saw it on Swaggy B's Snapchat story.
I was locked in.
Swaggy B posted on the Snapchat story. Mason almost just spit out his beer when I
I
said
did
that.
because you referred to him as fucking Swaggy B.
That's all I know him as, dude. Swaggy B on his Snapchat story posted a video of him grinding on a napkin in this restaurant. Just
Didn't
straight.
touch my wings either. I was like, this is way more important. I
I've
got
gotta
the
do
wings
this.
in the fridge. They're
You
hitting
know
the
that
air
little
fryer
Rocky
after
Top.
this.
There's some
Little
kid in that
Rocky Top, $1
yeah,
wing night, $3
Yes.
beers. Can't beat it.
can't beat it. Some kid was in that restaurant like tapping his mom, like, what's wrong with that guy? He's sweating
Fucking
over
Rain
that.
Man over
Like
here.
Rain Man in there. I was Rain Man in Rocky Top.
All right, so if we can go in alphabetical order, that way I know we'll hit everybody.
There we go.
Starting with Boston College. Who wants to bat lead off here? Mason, you want to lead the way? It was your idea.
Yeah, we can do that. Boston College finishing dead last in the ACC.
Oh my goodness!
Finishing dead last.
Wow,
They're going 2-10.
2-10. Wow, to rebuttal you, I couldn't disagree more. Now I researched this a while ago, but I got Boston College going 8-4. 8-4. Jurassic difference. 6 win
Pretty big
difference.
discrepancy here.
Yeah, it is. Brandon's probably gonna give us a decider here, unless he's right in the middle.
I've got Boston College also at 2-10.
Wow.
Dead last in the
Okay.
ACC.
Okay, so Ben's a big Bill O'Brien believer. then.
Yeah,
Huge.
I am. I can't remember, but I remember seeing something that I liked. Again, I probably shouldn't spend too much time talking. We got 16 schools to get through, but watch
All right.
watch out for the what are they, the Golden Eagles? I think they are.
I think, yeah, they are.
Golden Eagles, Eagles, something like that.
Yep. Moving on to Cal. We're at Cal now.
Moving on to Cal.
Golden
I've got
Bears.
them. I've got them at a cool 500. I've got them at 6-6.
Wow. Okay.
I think. I mean, the quarterback was insane as a freshman. He'll probably do the
He's
same as a
beast.
sophomore. I feel like they had a lot of people transfer out there. Were pretty good on their defense. Like I wanted Michigan to get their linebacker, but brother chose a bag instead. That's fine. That's all right. No hard feelings. But yeah, I got them at 6-6.
Yeah. Now I'm a big believer in Cal. I can't remember how to say his name, but Jason. I know his first name's Jason. He's got a Hawaiian last name.
Yeah.
That brother won me a lot of money, on some really illegitimate games late at night that I was betting on. So, 10-2 for the Cal Golden Bears. I
my
looked at the
God.
schedule. I have them winning the ACC. I have them losing the ACC championship. I have them playing. Actually, I won't get too far ahead of myself. But
Yeah. Well, hold on with the spoilers, dude.
yep, 10-2, 10-2, 10-2
Yeah, we're
for Cal.
getting there. I am about polar opposite from you, Ben. I've got them
Okay.
3-9. I'm not high on them. They got a
Okay.
tough
Not high in
schedule.
this. Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
I mean, I out of conference. I think they're losing two of them. UCLA, I think, took a step up, and then UNLV is a tough road game out of conference.
Yeah. Fair. Fair enough. All
All
right.
right. Who we got
Well,
next?
Clemson, the Tigers.
Clemson. I think they bounce back this year. Not in a huge way, but I think they go 9-3. I think they lose opener to LSU. They lose to Miami. And I think they lose the last game against South Carolina.
Yeah, I mean, I'm closer. I think I think they stay on that same Dabo train. I think they go 7-5. Obviously, I think they lose they lose to Lane Kiffin. They lose to Miami, and then I think it's going to be one of those things where their season just kind of frizzles out, and they win two games, they lose one. They win two games, they lose one.
Yeah.
You eventually kind of get to 7-5. So that's where I got them.
I've got I've got them at 10-2. I think they take a step up. I think last year was a fluke. I mean, I believe in Dabo, and I think they got some studs on the defense
Fair.
that are
Yeah. Sammy Brown is going to be
Sammy Brown, and then what's the
insane.
other dude? Will Helt, the edge rusher.
Yeah.
They just don't have a quarterback. That's the only problem.
I know.
I was going to say, I don't know who the
I put my
quarterback
hand up. I
is.
had to look up their quarterback
Yeah, I don't
earlier.
know who it is.
I just looked up Clemson quarterback.
It said Cade Klubnik for his 10th year in a row.
I don't know their quarterback. I trust in that defense. I mean, you don't see a whole lot
Yeah.
of ACC defense, and I think that Clemson handles them all.
And they've got some pretty sick receivers, if I remember. I think they've got two or three
Brian
5-star
Wesco.
receivers. Yeah, Bryant Wesco. There's another 5-star in there, I think. They've got a lot of talent in the receiver room too. So I mean, like, that'll help your quarterback out. I think he was a backup last year. So obviously no transfers at Clemson. That's not allowed.
Right.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Right.
Clemson's out of the way.
Duke, the Blue Devils.
The reigning ACC champs,
Somehow.
Duke.
Yeah.
I've got them going 6-6. I think losing Mensa's, I mean, it's pretty tough to bounce back from. But yeah, nothing special, nothing terrible. I got them 6-6.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I got them 5-7. I don't think I think they've got a less favorable ACC route than they did last year. Not as many free wins in that conference for the Blue Devils, so 5-7. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. So
I mean, I'm higher, 8-4. It's a step back from last year, but I don't know. I think Manny Diaz can coach a defense and just keep them in games that maybe they shouldn't be in, because
Right.
they don't really have a super brutal schedule. I mean, it gets tough, and especially at the at the end, they got a pretty tough run. But I think they could squeak it out. I mean, I could also see them going 5-7, like they're
Right.
middle of the pack.
yeah. All right. Well, Duke. Now we're on to Florida State. The Seminoles. Mike Norvell.
Florida State.
Norvell on a hot seat.
Norvell in the hot seat. This is probably pretty stupid. It's not bold, I don't think. I think they're going 8-4. I think
That's what I
think
have them at as well.
they got to
8-4.
get better at some point. I mean, or they lose against SMU, they lose against Bama, and then Virginia's out by week 5. It's no in between.
Yeah, I think they go 8-4, and I don't think they're as straight up like they were at the beginning of this year and straight down. I think it's more of, a little more here than it was last year where they just straight crash. I got them going 8-4 as well. I think. Does that save Norvell's job? Is the question. I think yes. I think it does. 8-4.
I mean, I think 8-4 would. I have him at 5-7. I think he's out of there. I don't see much with Florida State. I mean, at Bama, they host Florida, which I don't know. I think Mike Norvell I don't think he's going to be there any longer. I don't think they're that good. Like, what have they added since last year?
Right, nothing.
Yeah,
nothing.
They
just
lost.
preying on the coach for 8-4. Is that what it is? Or
I mean, yeah, I don't know. They don't have Castellanos anymore, right? I think he's gone. So, yeah, I don't know. It'll be iffy. So, Florida State. Now we're at Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech, the
Georgia
Golden
Tech,
Jackets.
another middling team. I got them at 6-6.
Fair.
I mean, I don't think they're going to win any of their marquee games.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they're beating Tennessee. They're not going to beat Louisville, Clemson, Georgia. They should beat Colorado. I don't know. They could go 7. I got them at 6-6.
Yeah, I got them going 7-5. They've got Fernando Mendoza's brother is their quarterback, Alberto now. So he transferred in. Tight end, they got Gavin Harris, one of my brothers right there. That brother gave me 3 rides to practice at Central. He's a tight end. Pretty good. He's a pretty good player.
Damn, don't
The
forget
odds
us.
been yeah, Gavin Harris, thank you for still following me on Instagram. I really appreciate it. Don't unfollow me. So yes, I've got Georgia Tech going 7-5. So
I've got them 7-5 also, but
nice.
I've got them 7-1 heading into Louisville, and then dropping 4 straight to end the year. I mean,
Fair.
end of the
Damn.
year, Louisville, Clemson, Wake Forest, Georgia. That's pretty tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I was in that same boat. I think I had them somewhere like that. 6-1 or something along those lines. So Georgia Tech. Sorry, Brandon, do you have anything else? I kind of cut you off.
No, that's it on that one. I mean, I think they start out hot and get hit, run into a
Fizzle.
wall.
Fair enough. Louisville, the Cardinals.
Louisville. I got Louisville going 9-3 with 7-1 in conference, which it'll be interesting to see how the tiebreakers go. But I got them at 9-3, losses to Ole Miss, Syracuse, and Kentucky.
Interesting. Yeah, I got them going 4-8. This is going to be really interesting to come back on. We're going to have a lot of very differing opinions. I got them going 4-8. Honestly, I don't know much about Louisville, so I looked at that schedule and guessed, and I got them going 4-8. That's going to be a lot of the rest of the way here. I'm not going to lie. So 4-8 for me.
I've got Louisville. I've got them 10-2. I mean, I just have them winning. I got them beating Ole Miss. That's my one that's different from you.
Yeah.
I got them beating Ole Miss. I think Jeff Brom is awesome, and I think their running back is sick also.
Yeah.
Can't remember his name right now.
And Miller Moss is still a quarterback, isn't he? He's still got.
Is it Miller Moss or did he?
That's a good question, actually.
That brother is still in college football.
He plays for the Chicago Bears. I take that back.
Okay.
He's not at Louisville anymore. My apologies.
Whatever. The running back's getting 4,000 yards. I like him. He's a dog. Oh, Brown. Something Brown. That's his name.
That does ring a bell now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Miami Hurricanes.
Miami. Thank you, Ben. This is the ACC champs. They're going 11-1. Lost at Notre Dame.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I agree. I've got them at 10-2. I think they trip up the same way. Gosh, who tripped up against? I want to say they tripped up against Louisville. Gosh, was it Miami who lost to Louisville? Or no, it was. Yeah, it was. It was Carson Beck in Miami. They lost to Louisville. I think they have another one of those. I think they lose against Notre Dame, and I think they drop one of these ACC games, whether it's Clemson, Florida State, maybe even Pitt. So I got them going 10-2, but I do have them winning the ACC championship. I think they're the best team. Do they win against Central Michigan week 4, though?
People are talking.
They are.
The streets are talking. The Chippewas are ready to go.
Yeah. So
I've also got them 10-2. Yeah, I mean, Darian Mensa's a dog. I don't have them as the regular season champ, but I think they would win the conference championship game.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. North Carolina State, the Wolfpack.
North Carolina State, I've got going 7-5. Pretty insignificant. Can't say I'm a big North Carolina State football follower.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much all I have to offer on that one.
Yeah, that's fair. I got the same thing. I got them going 7-5. It's kind of just a boring team.
The hell do you got them going, Brandon?
I got them winning the ACC regular season championship.
I
This
like
is
it. I like it.
cupcake schedule. They don't play anybody.
That is
Like,
true.
look at their schedule. They don't play
looking-
a single team. I've got them 11-1 with a loss to Duke. Like, who do they play? Look at that schedule.
Yeah, they play Richmond. I didn't even know they had a football team.
Yeah,
They're
Vanderbilt
losing
maybe.
to Louisville.
Losing to Duke. That's, I don't know. I think they're not going undefeated. They have the easiest schedule in the ACC. I mean, they got a
Damn.
decent
That
defense.
is, I mean,
I
that
don't
is
know.
true.
They don't play anybody. Like, I don't. If you were to tell me they win all those games, like one at a
I wouldn't,
time, not
I
all
wouldn't
in
be
a
surprised.
season.
Yeah, I could see it going both ways. I could see them winning all those games, and I think about it, I could also see them losing every single game by 2 points,
Like,
3
do
points.
I think they have the talent to win 11 games? No, but I think they have the schedule to win.
That's
11
fair.
games.
I mean, sometimes that's all it is. I mean, that's a completely fair take. So, moving on to their counterpart, the Tar Heels, North Carolina.
The Tar Heels are going 5-7, and Bill Belichick out of there. Bill Belichick is out of there.
He's in. Never mind. I was
He's
gonna tell you where
in.
he's in.
Yeah,
His
I don't know if we can
house.
say that.
He's in his
He's
house.
in, yeah, he's in a house in a loving relationship. Yeah, I just don't. I mean, they're gonna get whooped by Notre Dame, Clemson, the Fighting Jaden Davises at Eastern Tennessee State are gonna give them a fight.
The Jaden Davises and Cade McNamara's.
Hey, I'll put my hand up. I was a big Jaden Davis believer. I really was.
Yeah, it's funny that Michigan became a pipeline for East Tennessee State quarterbacks.
It is kind of weird that that's happened.
If you want a
couple
QB,
times, huh?
get someone from Michigan.
Yeah, East Tennessee State. I got North Carolina going 6-6. Another good question is, do they have more wins than pictures posted on her Instagram of Bill doing some type of yoga pose on the beach with her? And another thing, I mean, just while we're here, just a quick pit stop. Imagine being the father of this woman. I mean, how would you respond if she said, "Hey, Dad, I'm dating a 70-year-old. The only thing is he's got 6 Super Bowl rings." So I'd be like,
Yeah. What is the dynamic? The first time that they met, just be like, "Hey, I'm dating somebody. He'll be over for dinner." And then the dude is older than you. He's older than you, and he's Bill Belichick. It's like,
"You're her
called
dad,"
you
and you're
sir?
like, "Nice to
That's
meet
my
you, sir.
question.
Nice to meet
Who
you,
said
sir."
sir?
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, so I got North Carolina going 6-6. I think there's so much drama to be unfolded, to be unpacked rather in this loving relationship, and I think it's going to be lots of fun to watch it continue. So I got the
fighting
6-6.
Benjamin Halls. I was also a Benjamin Hall believer.
I've got him 6-6 also. I don't know. I don't think
Yeah.
Belichick is built to be a college coach. And also,
Should've just
side
hung it
note,
up.
Notre Dame, join the ACC at this point. The amount of schedules they're on
Please.
in the ACC is ridiculous. Just
Yeah.
join.
I mean, it is pretty ridiculous.
And I think they
Um,
run the table. It'd be Notre Dame, Miami every year. It'd be fun.
It really would. They're
I don't know. They'd get some
dumb as hell.
respect if they were in a conference, though. Like,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You wouldn't have gotten left out of the playoffs last
Yeah, I
year.
was going to say 1,000% you would have got left out of the playoffs. You would have had a reason.
But no, keep doing you, brother. Keep doing
Yeah.
you.
So moving on, the Pitt Panthers.
The Pitt Panthers. Well, I didn't know. I mean, obviously everybody's got an easy out of conference schedule, but Bucknell, you
Yeah.
brothers are playing Bucknell.
Another team I thought only had basketball. So
I got them at 7-5. I think they'll be the top half of the ACC. But
Yeah.
that's about it.
fair. Yeah, I got them going 6-6. I think it'll be win one, lose one schedule. After the I mean, actually, even in the non-conference, I could see them winning against Miami, losing against UCF, winning against Bucknell. Then you get into conference play and you start win-loss. So I got them going 6-6. Pretty straightforward.
Right.
I've got them 5-7. Same thing. Bunch of win-loss, win-loss, win-loss.
Yeah. Riveting stuff here talking about all the
I know the
all the
mid-tier
middling
ACC.
teams
Yeah.
at the ACC.
Yeah. Whoever's
Um,
listening to this now is either Brandon or they've lost their minds. So
Could be my father.
you're waking
my
up to
father
this.
might listen to this.
yeah, if you're listening to this on the 4th of July tomorrow, on the 4th of July Friday,
Seek help. Actually, probably take a
Terran
month
Arnold.
off. Yeah,
Terran
take a
Arnold.
month off from socials.
Yeah. So, But in case you are still listening, moving on to SMU.
SMU. This is a runner-up in the conference. I think they're going 10-2, losses at Notre Dame, and I think they lose to Louisville. I do, but that's an early game, and if they win that, they're going 11-1. I think.
They got a pretty easy schedule. I got them going 10-2. They play Notre Dame again. Another Notre Dame ACC team. But yeah, I mean, I think Florida State's a toss-up. If they win that game, I think they're in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
Up until they play Notre Dame. So, yeah, I got the. What are they? What's their mascot?
Mustangs.
I believe.
It's Mustang. So
the Mustangs.
The Mustangs going 10-2.
I watched SMU at the Big House. I believe Mason.
Yeah. Hell yeah! I saw Josh Metellus pick 6.
Yeah. But I got them 8-4. I mean, I think they're a good team. I don't know. 8-4. It felt right. I didn't think they're
Felt right.
very top of the conference, but they're up there. I mean, solidly in a bowl game, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
What's next? Stanford?
Stanford, the possible Jake Paul Stanford Cardinals, as we were discussing.
The Fighting Davis Warrens.
Wait, so you want us to predict the schedule before Jake Paul is on the roster?
I was going to say, let's do both. Let's go game by game with or without Jake.
Well, it's also very important. Where is he playing? What position is he playing?
Yeah. I don't even know where that brother played. Yeah, I don't think it'd make it. Wherever he's at, he's going to get exploited.
Can you imagine the level? This is a dumb question. I bet you could chime in on this, Ben. The knowledge difference between the IQ difference between a Davis Warren starting quarterback and a Jake Paul.
That brother would beat him before the ball was even snapped. I think he'd be like literally moving him like he was like with a controller, like with an icon, just moving Jake Paul back there. I think I was in the middle of saying it last week, not to spend too much time on this, but all these influencers are like, oh yeah, I want to be on a college football team. Until you get there and they're like, yeah, this fucking sucks, dude. We lift all the time. You got to wake up at 4 a.m. You think that brother's going to want to do that? They wake up at 1 p.m. and start streaming. Next thing you know, you're waking up at 4 a.m. to do battle.
Ask Tuesday how it worked for him.
Quit in a week.
That brother quit during camp, during spring ball.
Yeah. So, obviously. So again, assume they're without Jake Paul as we make this prediction here.
Okay.
Just assume.
They're going 3-9.
Okay.
They're going 3-9.
Okay. That it? Just pretty simple, straightforward.
Yeah, Davis Warren, I love you. I hope you got some good NIL money, brother. I saw his Instagram post. I'm not even gonna lie to you, dude. I was like, damn, this brother's living the life here. He just gets to hang out in Southern California, or not even Southern California, wherever the hell it is.
In Cali.
In Cali, he just gets to hang out, posting all these sick pictures of him hiking, like in the coolest basement I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, dude. Good for you. Good for you, Davis Warren.
Yep.
That's national champion, Davis Warren.
It is. Yep. So I'd have them going 3-9 if it wasn't for Andrew Luck, GM, not to be confused with Jake Paul. Andrew Luck, being the general manager of Stanford, wins them 2 more games. I have them going 5-7.
Okay. What weeks is he suiting up?
Yeah, it's just going to be him yelling from the sideline what to do. He's going to yell specific instructions for Davis Warren or whoever's taking snaps at that point. Look at the safety there and throw it there. And they
defense going to be so fucking confused. Going to be, what the hell? And it actually works. Like, oh, shit, we're in trouble here.
Go on my cadence. My cadence. So, yeah, 5-7.
I've got them 2-10 tied at the bottom of the conference. They're not a good team, really, and the travel is going to kill them.
That's fair.
Yeah, noted Atlantic Conference team, Stanford.
On the Pacific Ocean.
On the Pacific Coast.
Yeah.
If only there was a conference for them to be in.
Yeah, no shit, which is back on its feet,
local.
by the way.
Yeah.
Pac-12.
Pac-12 after
Don't
dark.
say dead.
They're back on their feet. So, all right, moving on. I'm going to make a hot take before I even say this team. I'm going to be really happy if I get this right. I bet you all 3 of us have the same record for this team. This is my hot take. Syracuse Orange.
All right, you guys all want to say it on 3?
I'll go on 3. You ready? Go
3,
ahead.
2, 1, 4, and 8.
6 and
8.
6.
Oh, come on,
no. No.
2/3 of us had it.
Gosh, they just seem like I don't even really know much about Syracuse. They just look like 6 and 6 when I look at them. I'm thinking 6 and 6.
Dude,
Look
Fran
at-
Brown had him cruising there his
He
first
did.
year.
They were fired up. They were fired up and flying around. There's no
That was
doubt
when
about that.
Michigan legend Dan Villari was playing tight end.
Dan
I'm gonna see how many. I'm
Villari,
gonna see how many former Michigan players I can shout out on this.
Say I
Oh,
got
this
nothing
one, Georgia
whenever you.
Tech, Justice Haynes,
Oh yeah.
I know. I know. Forgot
the
about him.
easiest one.
That was dude. I'm trying to prove I know ball here. Shut up,
To Brandon listening to this tomorrow. All right.
dude. My friend Brandon he's gonna be pretty impressed at how many times I mention former Michigan players whenever he listens to this.
Oh man. Okay, well, we got that one out of the way quick. Virginia, the Cavs.
Virginia's going 9-3. I think they'll be an upper echelon team in the ACC. Probably fighting for 10-2, but I don't know. It'll be tough.
Yeah, I
But
got
9-3.
I got them going 5 and 7. I don't think there's much different between them than I think they're better than a Stanford, even though I have them at the same record. 5 and 7, pretty straightforward. That's all I got for it. 5 and 17.
I've got them 7-5. I think they're a good team. I love Virginia's coach. I was telling Mason when Coach Moore got fired, I wanted Michigan to hire Tony Elliott. I think he's so good. I love him. I mean, 7-5. It's not great. I mean, it's a bowl game.
Yeah,
But
That's a bowl game.
I think they're a good team.
fair enough.
Their
Fair
coach
enough.
is pretty good.
I really
They-
like him.
their counterpart.
For-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. Nothing important. Was it Virginia Tech?
James Franklin.
The Fighting James Franklins will. I think they'll go 7-5. I think they'll make a bowl game in his first season. They'll go 7-5. It's pretty much just
Yeah.
Penn State light.
That's actually what I was about to get on. Like, I think they go 8 and 4, and I think it's the most hype first 4-0 you've ever seen, and
Yeah.
then they frizzle out. But I think it's gonna be a loud 8 and 4, and then next couple of years it's gonna be classic
Yeah.
James Franklin. It's gonna be the same thing.
Well, I
They're
mean,
gonna lose
classic
big.
James Franklin it'd be pretty damn good by
Yeah, but
VT
lose.
standards.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You can't get mad at 8 and 4 at all. But that's where I see him 8 and 4.
I've got him 5-7. I'm not a James Franklin believer. I believe it was the Penn State name, bringing in all the guys.
Yeah.
And also, I think they lose to Maryland week 3, and that derails their season because that would crush James Franklin to leave the
Yeah.
Big Ten and lose to Loxley in week 3.
Yeah. That'd be pretty tough.
All right,
Um,
Rap. Oh, sorry, me and Mason, we're on the wrong
No.
page.
You're good. You're good. I just
Wake
keep bullshitting.
Forest to wrap it up. The Demon Deacons.
5-7. Demon Deacons are going 5-7. Nothing significant, I don't think.
I think they're one of the most boring places ever. One of the most boring schools to watch football. I got them going 3-9 because I don't know how you recruit to Wake Forest. I don't know. So
They got
3-9.
Kenneth Walker.
they did. That's what I was going to say. It's somehow, some way. So
They got Chris Paul.
they did get Chris Paul. You know
Tim
what's funny? These three guys
Tim
over the. Oh, look out!
How do they recruit these
Jeff
legends?
Teague didn't even know.
Sam Hartman, come on.
Oh yeah,
They've got legends.
QB1. Yep, Demon Deeks. Ed.
All right, I've got them 6-6, and in my notes I wrote meh. So 6-6.
I mean,
Nice.
I feel like the ACC is probably the most boring conference.
That's how
It's
I
just
felt.
like,
Even
mean,
the top teams. Like I don't
yeah,
care about
yeah,
Miami really.
yeah.
They're gonna go 10-2. I
yeah,
don't care.
Miami's cool. Literally anybody after that, it's like if Louisville is one of your best conference teams, you've got a pretty shitty conference.
Yeah, and it's not basketball. Your conference sucks, dude.
Yeah. I mean, Clemson used to be, this and that, but not anymore.
No. So, but yeah, I think that that sums it up pretty well. I think we were all relatively in the same ballpark. I guess it would be really boring if we all had the same records for every team. So it's good we got some
Yeah.
diversity.
I think we do. I mean, so who's everybody's conference championship games?
I got it. Cal and Miami. Miami wins it.
That's insane.
It's bold, and
That's
I
almost
like
as insane as both of you guys are insane.
Dude, Miami, NC State, dude.
it.
Go look at NC State's schedule and tell me they're losing even more than 2 games.
I don't
They're
know,
not.
man. That's nuts.
What's a good team on that schedule?
There is none. That's true. But the problem is, I don't think NC State's a good team. But I could see them. I could see it happening. But I seriously could see it also being like 2-10. Seriously.
Yeah, right. We're
State,
forgetting.
might
We're
suck.
forgetting about NC State itself here.
Yeah.
NC State has legends. Philip Rivers. Are you kidding me?
I was gonna say
Right.
Philip Rivers now walking out of
Yeah,
that locker room.
Right.
They have more wins this year than Philip Rivers has.
Yes.
I'm calling it.
DJ Burns,
dude.
March Madness legend DJ Burns, dude. How can you pick against such a likable character? And
Yeah,
Will
it's fair.
Wade, dude. Gosh, it's a
Dennis
great
Smith Jr.
Yes,
Come on.
dude.
Yeah,
Lottery
that's
pick.
true.
J. Cole song, Dennis Smith Jr., dude.
Russell Wilson.
I really like.
Kinda.
I'm like what I hear about this year's squad.
Can they claim Russell Wilson?
Yeah, I could.
I
I
think
would
so.
say so. I think you see him in a Wisconsin jersey, and if you squint
mean,
really
that's
hard, it looks like it's
pre-transfer
what he was
portal.
wearing. Yeah.
He was one of the first guys to transfer, in my opinion. I mean, I know it happened, but he's like the first guy I remember.
He was
like,
the transfer. Yeah.
He was
Yeah,
the first
he's-
guy that
that's a-
affected my life that transferred.
Call him the transfer.
But yeah, I'm telling you, Cal, dude. I think they lose 2 games. I don't think they lose to UCLA. I really don't. I think they lose to. I think I have them losing to SMU. I don't think their schedule's great. Like they. I mean,
they do play in the ACC. It's not very
right.
hard to have an easy schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. Here's a random thought I had today. This will make you feel great, Ben. I was walking through Target and I saw a book by Jason and Travis Kelsey. And my first initial thought, I told Rhea, I was like, you know what? Not everybody needs to have a fucking book, dude. Not everybody needs to have a book. And then I was like, no, like 15 seconds later, I was like, I've got a podcast. It's like I can't really say anything here.
yeah.
Forfeit my right to have a comment on that situation because I'm like,
Yeah.
well,
I
a
guess
lot more people would
we-
read about what Jason Kelsey has to
has
say
to
than
say, yeah.
what I have to say about fucking
Really has to say.
ACC football.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. I thought you were gonna say I bought it and took it out. Maybe we'll do
No.
that. We'll just read through it the next podcast and see. If you've got
Should we do a
anyone
read
listening
along? I like it.
Welcome in, everybody. We're on chapter
Chapter
8.
to hope you're tucked into bed. If you got milk, just read
Rewind on Spotify to catch up.
I think it could work. A weekly chapter.
Yeah, dude. We could form a network off of this. We got the original podcast, and then we could do like a
a little
book
spin-off.
club.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a spin-off. Yeah, sure.
A little book club.
Book club. What we cooked this week.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh!
it's,
If anyone, I really hope like this isn't the episode that pops up on somebody's like page and they just skip through it. Hey, what's this about? We're talking about book club and reading
Yeah.
chapters.
Yeah,
You've had some low
someone.
points last episode and this one. I mean,
I was
you
gonna
wanted to
say.
find like the banana ball episode.
We're losing. Yeah,
Yeah.
Darren McCarty. Just keep watching that over and over.
We're staying close to the script here. We're not rage baiting. These
Yeah.
are genuine takes.
Yeah, that's the
Even though
problem. This is us
No,
authentic.
Yeah. Sorry
You know
for
what?
hot take. I want to be in a book club. Okay.
That's it, dude. Nothing but fucking fake rage bait takes from here on out to get clicks. That's where we're going. That's the avenue we're taking. Everybody does it. So what?
We're just being authentic. We're way too authentic. Saying we like to
You
read
won't
books.
believe what Stanford finishes this year in the ACC. This is
Oh.
why they're going 12-0.
Championship game?
Yeah,
That
it's
is a
just,
great thumbnail.
The thumbnail. Davis Warren 46 touchdown passes.
Andrew
We've
Luck
never
suiting
seen a
up.
team do this before. Just Syracuse going 6-6. That's all it is.
You will
see, I
not
can't do that, man. I
believe-
can't do that. That's what pissed me off the most about the banana ball takes. Everyone's like, "Yeah, dude, this guy's clearly just trying to rage bait. This guy is just like, fucking no, I'm not, dude."
No, we're not.
Yeah,
dude.
watch every other single episode. There's
Had
no
me in
rage.
tears.
He's a real PWHL fan. That's real.
We should just build up the thumbnails for our authentic takes. You won't believe he had to say about book club next week.
Yeah, you won't believe what he had to say about Chapter 7.
Jason Kelsey wrote
yeah.
what?
Damn.
Oh, that
Yeah,
is-
I can't wait for more sports to actually start. This is
yeah. Look at us. We've
This is
lost our mind.
purgatory.
We're making fake thumbnails, dude.
This is purgatory, dude.
Darren
watch it.
McCarty said this after 6 blunts. Just him, just muffling, eating the mic. Oh, goodness.
All right, Tigers down 6-3 in the 7th.
How you Lee hit a homer, and so did
Ooh.
Cole Keith.
All right, we're
Let
back.
me ask you: have you guys getting into the World Cup at all?
Here and there. I'm not watching it enough
No.
to care about it.
I have shockingly, and I've always been anti. I've been one of those guys. Soccer's so gay, dude. What do you want? I've been like finding myself at 10 p.m. like watching. Like, ooh, okay, well, goal. Like, I'm getting into it kind of. So
Hey, you can't do it. You can't do that.
hey, yeah, no, I've been going to B-dubs, and I think it's the only thing that can unite Jackson, Michigan together is the USA soccer team, dude. You go to B-dubs
That
and
and
everybody.
heroin.
Everyone's having a good time in there, dude. Nobody knows what's going on. They just look around, and when the actual people who know soccer in there start cheering, they're like, "Oh, okay."
That's bullocks. That's
I like
bullocks.
that. I like that. Brilliant. Let's have a goal. So, yeah, that's got me fired up. Well, I say let's have a goal. I watched a game the other day that got me fired up. There's this British commentator. I don't know his name. I need to figure it out. I love him, dude. He fires me up, and he was giving a fake pep talk. He was like, "What do you think he's saying in there?" He's looking at his team. He's going, "Boys, let's get together and let's have a goal." Him saying, "Let's have a goal."
Honestly, every time I hear a clip of soccer, and the announcers are insane. Like,
oh, dude, they love it.
they make it sound
I've heard
sick
nothing
as
but good
hell.
things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like,
they
I
love
watched
it.
part of the USA games, but I've heard nothing but good things about the announcers in every single game.
Yeah.
They're great. They're great. The British dudes are my favorite. And they're also very blunt. Golf has the same thing where, like, football commentators be like, wasn't his best pass, maybe affected by the pressure. Soccer
He is
commentators be
washed,
like,
ladies and gentlemen.
what
He is
a poor
washed.
pass. Absolutely poor. You can't have it happen. I love it, dude. I love it. They're
Oh,
just-
here's a hot take, and it took me a while to get over on this side of the fence. I think it's cool. Let me preface it with that. I think it is cool. I think that Freebird and Country Roads, we're overdoing it. We're overdoing it with the hockey, and anytime the United States as a country is participating in a sporting event, the forced Freebird. You can't force Freebird.
Freebird just happens.
It just happens.
That's fair.
Like,
yeah.
and it's it's so cool when it happens naturally because it's just Freebird. But every time you score a goal in the NHL or the Olympics, feels a little forced after a little while.
Right. To be fair, though, they're both winning. So I think that's
Right.
kind of part of it. Soccer teams never
Yeah.
won before, so I think they're kind of taking advantage of that. I can't speak for hockey because I don't really know hockey like that. I don't really know soccer like that, but I know they've been terrible. So I think that also might be part of it. It's just kind of the timing. Like, they're both kind of
Yeah.
great because it could be in another 8 years where, like, I haven't heard Freebird since 2025, dude.
Right.
So, but I don't know. That
Yeah.
might be a fair rebuttal, if
Yeah,
if
all
you
right.
will.
I'll reword it. When it happens naturally, it's awesome. When
Yeah.
it's like when the speakers start playing Country Roads and then the whole stadium chimes in,
Yeah,
it's
let them do it.
less cool. Like
I
who was
understand
it? The
now.
Patriots a couple years ago, or like 5 or 6 years ago, played overseas, and I think Ireland or something like that. And all the fans stayed for like an hour after just singing Country Roads. That was one of the
that's
cooler
awesome.
things I've seen.
Yeah,
But once you start blaring it in the speakers and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, sure,"
yeah,
a little less authentic.
yeah. I think it's got to be timed right. Like you
Yeah.
gotta either do it once. You can't do it every game. That makes sense. Freebird, I understand. Like Country Roads, especially, can happen naturally. Freebird, you can't really sing the first 4 minutes and then kind of get to that part. You kind of got to jump right into it.
Imagine
Holy
they just
hell!
play
How
the
long until
entire
the
song in
solo
the
comes?
stadium. Well, there's other patriotic songs too. Like give Courtesy the Red, White, and Blue a little play.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's what I was gonna say. I mean, let's start jamming that here.
Yeah, just something other than those. There's plenty of songs, or maybe a little Lee Greenwood action.
Tell me if you can hear this. I've been working on it. Anything?
Sounds like someone's passing gas, probably 10 feet away from the camera. That's all I'm picking up right now.
I was
Just a
playing,
very
That's all
faint.
he was doing. He just stood up to.
I was playing the national anthem on my piano.
Every 4 seconds.
Hey, okay. I gotta tell you this. So obviously we're at the Dubs watching that game, right? You got to. It's the place to be, and Jack Nasty when the U.S. is playing.
That's what they say.
And so sitting with some of my friends, one of them got rowdy, and meaning he wanted to say play the national anthem. He yelled, "Play the Pledge of Allegiance." How much more lame would it be to watch the U.S. guys? I
I
pledge
pledge
allegiance.
allegiance to the flag. That'd be pretty brutal.
Yeah, all other countries have their sick chants, and we just stand up and do the pledge.
I pledge
To the
allegiance.
United States of America.
I
Yeah.
thought that was pretty funny. Everyone looked around like,
Yeah, maybe
I
not the
don't know.
pledge. Have another one. Maybe order a water here.
Are you sipping on the Michelob towers they have? I saw those.
Oh, dude, isn't that great? Well, so here's the thing. So one of my friends' girlfriends works at B-Dubs, and they've got so many um beer tower propaganda cardboard cutouts up. One of them is a Lionel Messi holding a beer tower, and I said, "Look, I don't know what I need to do to get that, but I need that thing. I need it. I promise you, if I can get my hands on it, it will be behind me as soon
Yeah, I
as
was just say,
possible."
honestly, seriously, just run out with it.
It would be real
That's
tough
it.
to kind of. They got a weird like configuration in there. The table, there's no real way to run, so I'd kind of be kind of shuffling through it.
Well, just stay moving. As long as you don't set your
Yeah.
feet, you should be good to
Yeah,
cut
Yeah,
off
if I
in a
just
certain direction.
play the odds
Sure.
here. Who can stop you at Buffalo Wild Wings?
No, nobody. I'm telling you right now. Looking at that lineup, they don't have a lot of forwards and midfielders like the national team. They got a lot of defensive tackles, if you will.
They'll
Had an
they'll
old
win in
dear
the
friend.
trenches, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're like,
yeah.
I get paid $4 an hour. You can have that cardboard cutout, brother. So,
I had an old friend that worked at B-Dubs.
did you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Look at
guess
that.
we need to wrap it up soon because
Yeah,
now we're getting
that's about as deep into that conversation as we'll go. He's probably a listener.
shout them out.
No. No.
Oh. All right. Any final words before we wrap it up, or did we just leave it at a good? We covered a lot today. We really did. We got.
Yeah,
We got
this will be a long one.
It's actually only 10:30, so maybe hour, 10 minutes. But
Yeah, that's fair. No, I don't have anything else. Appreciate you crackers for watching.
if someone's
Thanks for having
stuck,
me on, gentlemen.
oh, Brandon. You're at any time, dude.
Hopefully, I can make it back a few times, before we're big. I mean, it's fun to
Right.
watch. It's a little surprise coming out
Yeah,
just at work.
it's different, dude. There's a lot of pressure when you're on here. It's
They kind of
like
called you out of the bullpen today. Gave
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
a little
dude.
bit of a late notice.
You did. I mean, the napkin. This might get hung up here. Like this.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna
That.
I'm gonna screen
that's
record.
5 teams I did at Rocky Top with. I was locked in.
I like it. I'm screen recording Swaggy B's story and putting it at the front.
Dude, I'll
of this.
repost it, dude. You get just as much action as Darren McCarty.
Checking.
I'll tell you that.
Yes.